So last class we discussed about orthogonal basis and orthonormal basis of the given vector. So suppose three vectors are given in the question v1, v2, v3. We consider this as v1, v2 and v3. After that, we just find out orthogonal basis or orthonormal basis means we find out w1, w2, w3. So we have the formula using a Gram-Schmidt orthogonalization process. Okay. So suppose vector form it is given, right? 1, 2, 3. V1, V2, V3 are in V3 form. If it is given, we know how to find out orthonormal basis. W1 by norm W1, W2 by norm W2, everything. Suppose a vector is given in the form of a polynomial. Okay, if it is given in the form of a polynomial, how we find out orthogonal basis and orthonormal basis. So today we are going to do problem based on the vector is in the form of polynomial. Okay, so the question is, I'll write the question now. So procedure is same procedure, but the vector form it will be different. Let V be the set of all polynomials of degree less than or equal to 2 together with the zero polynomial. Capital B is a real inner product space with the inner product defined by inner product of f comma g. So this is equal to inner product of f comma g equal to, let us given integral of -1 to 1 f of x g of x dx, f of x g of x dx starting with the basis 1 comma x bar. Question is obtain an orthonormal basis for V. So orthonormal basis for V. So the question is, so we just to find out orthonormal basis for V, but V is given little different, right? The comparing with the previous problem, it is different. So see it, V be the set of all polynomials of degree less than or equal to 2. It is given. So what is V? The previous problem all V3 of R that will be given. V3 of R means it contains 3 elements and R is a real numbers. But if V is here, it is given a set of all polynomials of degree less than or equal to 2. Set of all polynomials of degree less than or equal to 2 together with a zero polynomial also. Zero polynomial you know, right? V is a real inner product space with the inner product defined by, how it is defined? Inner product of f comma g is equal to integral -1 to 1 f of x g of x dx. So starting with the basis, okay, if it is a basis is not given, you have to consider, we'll know. V be the polynomial of degree 2 means we know the standard basis. The standard basis we consider always 1 comma x square only. If it is not given also, we can consider the basis. obtain an orthonormal basis. Okay, so to find out, solution is to find orthonormal basis. Orthonormal basis for V, we are going to calculate it. So before finding orthonormal basis, what we calculate it? Orthogonal basis, right? So first to calculate it. First to calculate orthogonal basis. Orthogonal basis W1, W2 and W3, right? Because there are three bases given. 1x square, three bases given. So therefore, orthogonal basis also W1, W2 and W3. Okay. So first to find out W1, W2 and W3. So before that, given the standard basis, given the standard basis for V is actually 1 comma x square. So here that is V1 is equal to 1, V2 is equal to x, V3 equal to x square. Like that we consider. So in the previous example, actually last class we discussed now. So there we have a vector form 1 comma 0 comma 1, like that it will be V1, V2 and V3. But here V1 is 1, V2 is x, V3 is x square. Using V1, V2 and V3, we just find out W1, W2 and W3. Okay. So first step, what is the first step? Step 1 is let W1 is equal to V1, we take it. This is equal to 1. So W1 is equal to 1. Take it, this is equation 1. So this is the first step. Second step is what? The formula, step 2. So step 2 is W2 equal to, so the formula says, what is the formula? So W2 is equal to V2 minus inner product of V2 comma W1 divided by norm W1 square, norm W1 square into W1 into W1. Okay. So this is the formula for W2. We just find out W2 now. V2 is, we know it is x. Inner product of V2 comma W1 we need. And also we need norm W1 square. Okay. So norm W1 square we need. Wait a minute. So W2, for finding W2, we need inner product of V2 comma W1 and W1 square, right? So find out, we just calculate it, inner product of V2 comma W1 find out. So this is inner product of V2. V2 is what? It's actually V2 is x, right? So x comma W1, we have taken it as 1, right? Inner product of x comma 1. How we find out actually? So see that in the question, it is mentioned inner product of f comma g means how we take it? Minus 1 to 1 f of x g of x dx. So using this result only, we are going to find out inner product of x comma 1. So it is given inner product of f comma g is equal to integral minus 1 to 1 f of x g of x dx. Okay, so this is given. So using that, inner product of v2 comma w1 is equal to, what is that? Integral minus 1 to 1. So f of x is here, it is x, right? This is f of x, this is g of x, right? So f of x is x, so x into g of x is 1 into dx, right? X into 1. So now we know how to integrate it. So this is equal to what? Integral minus 1 to 1 x dx. So one way you just find out the integral of x dx and substitute the limit. Otherwise we know it is an odd function. X is an odd function. So from the first chapter, first year, first semester I explained this property. So the limit is -1 to 1 and the function is an odd function means, so the integral answer becomes 0. It is 0 only. Suppose the function is an even function means we can write it 2 times of integral 0 to 1 x dx like that. Okay. So that is odd and even function property. So one way apply it, otherwise take it to integration. Integral x dx is we know it is x square by 2. Limit is -1 to 1. Applying the limit, upper limit is 1 square by 2 minus lower limit, substitute x by -1. So -1 square by 2. What is the answer? 1 by 2 minus -1, the whole square is +1. It is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2, answer becomes 0. So inner product of V2 comma W1 answer is equal to what? It is 0. Okay. So therefore, the calculation of W2 is very simple. This value is 0 means the total term becomes 0. But when we calculate it W3, no. So at that time we need norm W1 square. So for this here itself we find out. Okay, norm W1 square. So we calculate it now. Norm W1 square. So what is norm W1 square? The formula says inner product of W1 comma W1. W1 comma W1 is a norm W1 square formula. So inner product of W1 comma W1 means, so using the definition says integral -1 to 1 W1 into W1. Okay, this is actually W1 is what? 1 comma 1. So we have taken W1 answer from equation 1. See, W1 is equal to what? It is 1. So therefore, inner product of 1 comma 1. So 1 into 1 dx calculated. F of x into g of x integral. So from the given question, we have taken integral -1 to 1 f of x into g of x dx. So what is that? Integral -1 to 1 dx. Find out integral answer. Integral dx is we know. What is integral dx? This is x. Limit is -1 to 1. Applying the limit, upper limit minus of lower limit. Okay, this is equal to 1 plus 1. It is 2. So norm W1 square answer is what? It is 2. Now we can write the answer for W2. W2. So W2 formula says P2 minus inner product of V2 comma W1 by norm W1 square into W1. So therefore write it. W2 is equal to V2 minus inner product of V2 comma W1 by norm W1 square into W1. Into W1. Okay. So substitute V2. V2 is what? V2 is x. We have, it is given the basis, standard basis, V1 equal to 1, V2 equal to x, V3 equal to what? It is x square. Okay, V3 is x square. So therefore, V2 substitute x minus, we calculated inner product of V2 comma W1. This answer becomes 0. And norm W1 square is, it is 2 into W1 is 1. So therefore, what is W2 now? W2 is x only. W2, we got the answer is x. Take it, this is equation number 2. W2 equal to x. Then what is step 3? What is the step 3? Find out W3. So to find W3 answer. So what is W3? Formula says V3 minus inner product of V3 comma W1 divided by norm W1 square into W1 minus inner product of V3 comma W2 divided by norm W2 square into W2. This is the formula for W3, right? So for finding W3, so why we are calculating W3? So in the question it is given V1, V2 and V3. V1, V2 and V3 it is given. So therefore we are finding W1, W2 and W3. So for finding W3, V3 is, we know it is x square, we can substitute it. Then inner product of V3 comma W1 we need. But and norm W1 square already we calculated, it is 2. Then inner product of V3 comma W2 find out. After that, norm W2 square. So these are the values we needed for to find out W3. Okay. So calculate it inner product of V3 comma W1 now. So what is V3? V3 is x square. V1 is 1, V2 is x, V3 is x square. So and W1 we have taken it is 1. So calculate it inner product of x square comma 1. By the definition which is given in the question, it is minus 1 to 1 integral f of x into g of x dx, right? So this is equal to, it is f of x. So this is g of x, f of x and g of x. Okay. So find out integral minus 1 to 1 f of x substitute x square into 1 dx. F of x into g of x dx. Okay. So find out integral now. Integral minus 1 to 1 x square dx. Integral x square dx is what? X power 3 divided by 3. Limit is minus 1 to 1. Applying the limit, 1 power 3 by 3. Upper limit minus of lower limit divided by 3. So lower limit. So now take it as simplification. This is equal to 1 by 3 minus 1 the whole power 3 is, it is negative. Already 1 minus. So put plus 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 is 2 by 3. So inner product of V3 comma W1 answer is what? 2 by 3. The answer is actually 2 by 3. Okay. So then norm W1 square, it is already found, right? Norm W1 square is 2. Then inner product of V3 comma W2 calculated. W2 is x. Okay. So inner product of V3 comma W2 we need now. Inner product of V3 comma W2 means here V3 is x square comma W2 we calculated, it is x. Okay, x square comma x. So this can be using the given definition minus 1 to 1 integral f of x is x square into x into dx. F of x into g of x dx by the definition. So now integral minus 1 to 1 x square into x is what? X cube dx. Integrate it now. Integral x cube dx. X cube is an odd function. We can apply it that concept or take it in normal integration. It is x power 4 divided by 4. Limit is minus 1 to 1. Okay. So applying the limit 1 power 4 divided by 4 minus of minus 1 power 4 divided by 4. What is the answer? 1 by 4 minus 1 power 4, it is actually plus 1. So minus 1 by 4, so we get the answer is 0. So actually this is an odd function. Therefore, the limit is minus 1 to 1. X cube is an odd function. We know, right, how to find out odd and even function. So the function, substitute f of x, x by, replacing x by minus x. If we get f of minus x equal to minus f of x means odd function. F of minus x is equal to same f of x means even function. That is already we know. So this is equal to 0. Inner product of V3 comma W2 answer is equal to 0, right? So therefore no need to find out norm W2 square. Suppose if you calculate it a norm W2 square also. So because we don't find out a W4 anything, till W3 only we are going to find out norm W2 square. This term becomes 0 because inner product of V3 comma W2 answer is, just now we got the answer is 0. So therefore that term becomes 0. Now we can write the answer for W3. So no need to find out norm W2 square. So therefore W3 is equal to V3 minus inner product of V3 comma W1 by norm W1 square into W1 minus inner product of V3 comma W2 by norm W2 square into W2. Substitute it now. V3 is what? X square. V3 is x square. Then inner product of V3 comma W1, what you have calculated? It is 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 divided by norm W1 square, we have calculated it is 2. Then W1 answer is 1 minus, this term becomes 0. 0 divided by norm W2 square into W2, because we found the inner product of V3 comma W2 answer is equal to 0. Okay. So therefore, what about W3? W3 is x square minus 2 by 3 into, take it reciprocal, 1 by 2. This term becomes 0. This is equal to x square minus 1 by 3. This is W3, right? So W3 is equal to x square minus 1 by 3. When we write it orthonormal basis, we need norm W3 square. So norm W2 square also we need. Okay. So when you write it, so therefore we find out here norm W2 square. So the final answer, if you write it no orthonormal basis, for that time we need W2 is what actually we calculated. So W2, it is x, right? So find out norm W2 square. This is actually inner product of W2 comma W2. So inner product of x comma x, using the given definition, inner product, it is actually minus 1 to 1 x into x dx, right? F of x into g of x dx, this will be minus 1 to 1 x square dx, x square dx. Now integrate it, x power 3 divided by 3, right? X power n comes, x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. This is minus 1 to 1. Applying the limit, so this will be 1 power 3 by 3 minus of minus 1 power 3 by 3. So what is the answer? Norm W2 square. It is actually 2 by 3, right? This will be 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3. Answer is 2 by 3. So keep it norm W2 square. So similarly, find out norm W3 square also, because the final answer we need. W3 is actually x square minus 1 by 3. So W3 equal to x square minus 1 by 3. So we need a norm W3 square. So this will be actually inner product of W3 comma W3. Okay. So W3 is what? X square minus 1 by 3 comma x square minus 1 by 3. So what is the inner product of f of x comma g of x? This will be integral minus 1 to 1 x square minus 1 by 3 f of x into g of x dx into dx. So this is equal to now, take it multiplication, x square into x square is x to the power 4 minus 1 by 3 x square minus 1 by 3 x square minus 1 by 3 into minus 1 by 3. This will be plus 1 by 9 into dx. Okay, into dx. So therefore, this is equal to now integral minus 1 to 1 x power 4 x square by 3 minus, this is actually minus 2x square by 3 plus 1 by 9 into dx. Okay. So therefore, integrate it now. Integration is what? X power 5 by 5 minus 2 by 3 into x cube divided by 3. X square integration is x cube divided by 3. 1 by 9 is constant. So 1 by 9 x. Limit is minus 1 to 1. Applying the limit, this is equal to, upper limit is 1 by 5. Substitute x by 1 minus 2 by 9. 1 power 3, it is 1 only. Plus substituting x by 1, it is 1 by 9. Minus lower limit, substituting x by minus 1. So it will be minus 1 power 5. So minus 1 power 5 is minus 1, 1 by 5. Here also minus, so it is actually plus 2 by 9. So this is actually 1 by 5 minus 2 by 9 plus 1 by 9. 1 by 5 minus 2 by 9 plus 1 by 9 minus here 1 by 5. Take it, this is plus. Then the last value is minus 1 by 9. Okay. So substituting here also it is minus 1 by 5. So now simplifying that, this is equal to 1 by 5 minus 2 by 9 plus 1 by 9 minus multiplied plus 1 by 5 minus 2 by 9, then minus into minuses plus 1 by 9. Okay. So therefore norm W2 answer is equal to, it's actually 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 is 2 by 5. 2 by 9, this will be minus 4 by 9 plus 1 by 9 plus 1 by 9. It is actually 2 by 9. So taking LCM 45. So this will be 18. 9 2s are 18 minus 20 plus 10. So answer is 18 minus 20. This is minus 2. 8, right? So 8 by 45. So norm W3 square, this answer is actually 8 by 45. 8 by 45 is the answer. So then we write it orthogonal basis first. Therefore, orthogonal basis. Orthogonal basis is actually W1 and W2 and W3. Okay, W1, W2 and W3. So W1 is 1 we calculated, and W2 is actually X. W2 is X. Then W3 answer is X square minus 1 by 3. This is W1, 2 and W3. So then find out now orthonormal basis. Orthonormal basis. It is actually here W1 by square root of norm W1 square. Okay. So actually W1 by norm W1, W2 by norm W2, W3 by norm W3. This is orthonormal basis. Orthonormal basis. So find out 1 divided by norm W1. Norm W1 square actually we calculated, it is 2. Norm W1 square is 2. Therefore norm W1 is square root of 2. 1 by root 2. Again, W2 answer is X divided by norm W2 square we calculated, it is 2 by 3. So norm W2 means square root of 2 by 3. Then W3, it is actually X square minus 1 by 3 divided by norm W3 is actually, norm W3 is square we calculated 8 by 45. So this answer is square root of 8 by 45. So if you want to take it simplification, you can do it. Otherwise, leave it. Okay. So let us see the next question. So suppose if it is a polynomial forming, so do it like that. Okay. So now the second question is in R power 4. I'll give you the vector form. In the next class, again, we see about it one polynomial form. So V1 is equal to actually 1, 0, 1, 0. So V2, it is 1, 1, 1, 1. And V3, this is 0, 1, 2, 1. Using Gram-Schmidt process, compute the orthogonal vectors W1 actually W3. Okay, V1, V2, V3 is given. So find out W1, W2 and W3, and then normalize normalize these vectors to obtain orthonormal set. Okay. So it is actually vector form. It is 1, 0, 0. The numbers form it is given. Okay. So it is very simple, right? So given v1 is equal to 1, 0, 1, 0. v2 is given 1, 1, 1, 1. v3 it is actually 0, 1, 2, 1. So first to find out W1, W2 and W3. After that calculate it orthonormal basis. Find out. Okay. So now here say it. First step 1. Let W1 is equal to V1. First vector. It is 1, 0, 1, 0. So W1 is equal to what? 1, 0, 1, 0. It is 1, take it. Step 2. Find out the W2. W2 formula says V2, V2 minus inner product of V2, W1 by norm W1 square into W1. Okay, find out inner product of V2, W1. So inner product of V2, W1 is equal to inner product of V2 vector is 1, 1, 1, 1, comma W1. This is actually 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay. Find out inner product here. In the question, it does not mention any product. Okay. So therefore, as usual, product you can take it. First element multiplication 1 into 1, 1. Second element multiplication is 1 into 0. This is 0. Plus third element is 1 into 1, 1. Last one 0. So it is 2. So similarly, find out norm W1 square. This is actually W1, W1, right? Inner product of W1, W1, write it 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay. So find out the product now. This is equal to now 1 into 1, 1, plus 0 into 0, 0, plus 1 into 1. Third element multiplication is 1. Last element is 0. This will be 2. Okay. So therefore, W2 is equal to W2 formula says V2. V2 is what? 1, 1, 1, right? So 1, 1, 1, 1. This is V2 minus, it is not the inner product, V2 vector minus, formula says inner product of V2, W1, it is 2 and 2 divided by 2, norm W1 square into W1. W1 is 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay. So this is actually, what is that? 2 will be getting cancelled. So 1, 1, 1 minus 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay. So find out subtraction now. The vector subtraction is first element 1 minus 1. This becomes 0. Second element 1 minus 0. This is 1. Third element 1 minus 1 is 0. Fourth element is 1. Okay. So 0, 1 calculated. It is 0, 1, 0, 1. Now step 3. Find out let's say V3 minus inner product of V3, W1 divided by norm W1 square into W1. So one more term, right? Minus inner product of V3, W2 divided by norm W2 square into W2. So this is the formula. Find out inner product of V3, W1 now. V3, W1. So V3 is what? Actually, inner product of 0, 1, 2, 1. This is actually V3, 0, 1, 2, 1, W1 is 1, 0, 1, 0. This is W1. So find out inner product now. Here multiplication only. So 0 into 1, this is 0. Second term, 1 into 0, 0, plus 2 into 1, this is 2, plus last element multiplication is 1 into 0, this is 0. What is the answer? It is 2. So in net product of V3 comma W1, answer is 2. Norm W1 square we calculated already. Norm W1 square. This is actually 2 we calculated. V3 comma W2 we need. V3 comma W2. So inner product of V3 comma W2. This is equal to now. V3 substituted 0, 1, 2, 1. This is V3 comma W2. W2 is 0, 1, 0, 1, right? So 0, 1, 0, 1. So find out multiplication. 0 into 0, 0. Plus 1 into 1, this is 1. Plus 2 into 0, 0. Plus 1 into 1, 1. So what is the answer? It is 2. Similarly, find out norm W2 square. Norm W2 square. So find out norm W2 square. Formula says inner product of W2 comma W2. So find out here W2 answer is 0, 1, 0, 1. 0, 1, 0, 1. This is W2 comma 0, 1, 0, 1. Find out the product now. So 0 into 0, 0 into 0. The answer is actually 0. Plus 1 into 1, 1. Then plus 0 into 0, 0. 1 into 1, the last element, it is also 2. Okay. So now write it at W3. W3 is equal to formula says V3 minus. V3 is 0, 1, 2, 1. V3 minus inner product of V3 comma W1. V3 comma W1, we calculated it is 2. So 2 divided by norm W1 square is 2 into W1 vector. W1 is actually 1, 0, 1, 0. 1, 0, 1, 0 minus inner product of V3 comma W2. V3 comma W2 we calculated it is 2. So 2 divided by norm W2 square it is 2 into W2. W2 is 0, 1, 0, 1. So now find out the answer 0, 1, 2, 1 minus 2, 2 will be getting cancelled. 1, 0, 1, 0 minus here also 2, 2 getting cancelled. So 0, 1, 0, 1. So now find out the subtraction. Everything 0 minus 1, 0 minus 1. This is actually 0 minus 1 minus 0, comma. Second element is 1 minus 0 minus 1. Okay. Third element is 2 minus 1 minus 0. Fourth element is 1 minus 0 minus 1. Okay. This is actually minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 2 minus 1 is 1. It is 0. So minus 1. Minus 1, 0, 1, 0. This is the answer for W3. W3. So we need a norm W3 square also for the last answer. Norm W3 square. Take it inner product of W3 comma W3. So find out inner product of minus 1 comma 0 comma 1 comma 0 comma minus 1 comma 0 comma 1 comma 0. Find out multiplication. Minus 1 into minus 1 is 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 0. This is also 2. Okay. So keep it. Now we write it orthogonal basis. The 4 orthogonal basis. It is actually W1, W2 and W3. So write it. This is equal to now. The answer is W1 is 1, 0, 1, 0. W2 0, 1, 0, 1. We calculated all these answers. W3 is minus 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay. So this is orthogonal basis. The 4 orthonormal basis. Orthonormal basis is Actually, W1 by norm W1, W2 by norm W2, W3 by norm W3. So this is orthonormal basis. So write the answer now. Okay. So this is equal to now inner product of first one 1 by root 2. Actually 1 by root 2. The norm W1 square we calculated it is 2. So therefore norm W1 is root 2 comma 0 comma 1 by root 2 comma 0 first vector. Second vector we write it is also 0 by root 2 1 by root 2 0 1 by root 2. Third one is actually minus 1 by root 2 0 1 by root 2 comma 0. Okay, so this is the orthonormal basis answer. So here we did two problem actually. So in the first one the vectors are in the form of a polynomial that will be different. So here it is actually the element numbers form. So both the problem we have calculated orthonormal basis. Any doubt you can ask me, ma'am.